Hi folks, Lee Brickey here, and today I have a special community to share with you. It's L'Ambiance here in Avenir in Palm Beach Gardens. This is Kolter's newest community. If you're looking for upscale luxury living, this community is definitely should be on your list to take a look at. It also has a beautiful clubhouse that's being built right now. It's going to be fantastic, and it has golf all the way around you. But you don't have to live in a golf course community to enjoy the golf course. So we're gonna go in right now and talk to my good friend Brian. He's one of the agents here, and he's gonna tell us everything about this community and what makes Kolter Homes special in this community, because Kolter has made a bunch of upgrades on some of these homes. And then we're gonna do a walkthrough of this beautiful page model, and you're just going to love what you see. So don't go anywhere. So I'm here today with Brian. He's an agent here at L'Ambiance. It's Kolter's new community here in Avenir. And we're talking today about what makes this community in Avenir special, but also Avenir, what makes Avenir special. So let's start with that, Brian. What makes Avenir special?
Yeah, absolutely. This is the chance for brand new construction with a Palm Beach Gardens address. Avenir is a large master plan community with a bunch of individual neighborhoods from different builders. This is Kolter Homes' first community here in Avenir. We're excited to be out here. You've got a lot of the conveniences of the things you need and want to do in your life. There's a big town center coming right in our backyard. It's going to have all the shops and restaurants. But right now, you know, you're 15 minutes to great restaurants. You've got the airport convenient, the beach, all that's within 25, half hour from here.
Also lots of golf.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Sandhill Crane Golf Course is the Palm Beach Gardens Municipal Course. That's right next door to us. You can actually access it directly from the community. They've got a full 18-hole course. They've got a par 3 course and a really awesome practice facility that they just did some renovations to recently.
Right.
Plus you've got some great private options in the area.
PGA National, which gives you access to big country club lifestyle. Yeah. It's right down the road, not far.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about the community. This is a boutique community.
Exactly. That's one of the big things that makes our specific neighborhood different than some of the others here in Avenir. Rather than being many hundreds of houses, 500,000-600,000 homes like some of these neighborhoods, this is a small neighborhood of 144 home sites. So definitely a boutique size, kind of a tight-knit, more small community feel.
But the clubhouse is going to be massive, right?
Absolutely. That's the second clubhouse here in Avenir is the one that we're going to be assigned to use. It's got some things the first phase clubhouse doesn't have. A whole restaurant with a lounge, with a poolside bar. There's no dining in the first clubhouse. And a whole spa concept. So there's some massage tables and steam saunas and a little locker room area, nail salon place. So those are two really cool, features of that amenity. Plus it's got the big gym like the other one does. There's a full court indoor basketball, pickleball, tennis, little pro shop. So tons of stuff to do there.
And what's the projection on that coming out?
They're saying that they expect that to be finished end of summer this coming year. Really? So definitely 2025 for sure.
Wow, that's going to be great.
Yeah,
that's great.
Looking forward to that.
So you're not going to be waiting on a clubhouse for very long if you buy now.
Absolutely, especially if you had the time and were interested in personalizing and building from scratch.
Right.
By the time your house was done, that would be done as well.
Right. Now, are you building spec homes out here?
We do. We have some great inventory available right now. The bulk of what we do are personalized to-be-built homes, right. But we always have a handful of inventory for the people who need to get into something quick. Maybe you sold your current home, or you're moving for work, or got to be in by the school year, something like this. So we always have some quick move-in options.
Right. So let's talk about the models. How many models do you have out here now?
Yeah, we sell 8 floor plans in this neighborhood. We have 4 beautiful furnished models, like the one that we're standing in to tour.
Right, which is the Page. This is a great model, and Kolter builds this in almost every community. And of me and my clients, this is one of the homes I have sold the most of.
Yeah,
it's a great floor plan. It's not too big, not too small.
Absolutely, and it's here we've got a good cross-section of what we do in the 4 models that we show here. There's a couple smaller ones that we don't feature here. There's a couple different layouts, so we've got something to work for everybody, and these give you a good idea of some of those things that we do a little different than the other builders out there.
And where are we starting in price, and where do we end up?
So our 8 floor plans, base prices, you're looking at roughly $800 to $1 million.
Okay, and then lot prices?
Big range of home site premiums here. That's another thing that makes this neighborhood very unique,
Right.
is our home sites. So we've got home site premiums from around 25,000 up to a few $100,000 in some cases for a really big oversized home site on the preserve. So that preserve is 75% of the backyards here back up to a private nature preserve. We have much more of that land than any of the other neighborhoods in Avenir right now. So that's something that's unique. Gives you an opportunity for no house behind you, lots of extra privacy, and really pretty views like you'll see here.
Right, and then on the lot sizes, what are the widths and depths of those?
There you go, that's another good difference. So 2 collections here that our floor plans are split between. So we've got a 55-foot wide home site and a 65-foot wide home site by 130 deep. Now that's a typical. There's some oversized, pie shape, extra deep ones out there, but that's another thing that's a little different than the other neighborhoods. The home sites are 15 feet wider than the house that sits on them here. So you've got that minimum of 15 between you and the neighbor. That's more commonly 10, if not less.
Right, 7 sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're getting a lot more yard out here than you would in a typical community like this. And I saw that when I first came out, was one of the real selling points, I think, of this community. And price-wise, you're not more expensive. You're basically right there in the same price range as the rest of the communities out
Absolutely. We definitely think we offer a lot of value, especially with the level of personalization that we offer. You can make these uniquely yours, both from a design standpoint, but also we have a ton of structural options that let you configure the layouts to work just right.
You have a lot. How many?
There's a minimum on the 8 floor plans we have out here, between 36 and 42 individual structural options on each one of those plans.
That's crazy. So you can really personalize these homes
Exactly.
and make them what you want it to be.
Yeah, and the industry is kind of going in the other direction from that right now.
Exactly, where they're starting not to have that
You're
option.
seeing less floor plans, less options, design packages. Here it's very a la carte. As little or as much of that stuff as you want to do.
Yeah, that's great. And the other thing is that you're a little further out here than a lot of communities. So one of the things, you're 30 minutes from the beach, but you're getting a bigger lot size. Also, let's talk about access, because right now your main access is North Lake Boulevard, but let's talk about what's happening in Avenir.
Absolutely. So yeah, if you're trying to head back east from us right now, all the traffic's kind of taken North Lake Boulevard. They have a plan right now. It's actually starting to be built currently. Coconut runs north-south, is going to connect all the way up to Beeline Highway to our north, which any traffic that wants to go east and north can go that way and take Beeline and PJ Boulevard across, alleviating some of the traffic now that goes east on North Lake. To go south, we'll still go that way, but now we'll have two ways back east.
Right, so you're gonna have better access to the community, and you're gonna have this, beautiful clubhouse built soon.
Yeah.
So those two things together, I think, are really gonna be game changers, especially for this community.
I agree, absolutely.
Tell us some of the special things that Kolter does, because I know you've been around this business for a long time. We were talking about that off camera. We know some of the same people from years and years ago.
Right.
But you've been in this business a long time. Talk about some of the things that, from being around the business, what makes Kolter special? Because these are beautiful homes. I love Kolter. I've done a ton of videos with it, so with their homes. So tell me the special stuff.
So there are some key things that we do a little different as our included features than what the other builders do. Some of the highlights to hit would definitely be, number one, first and foremost, our windows. You're gonna see a lot of glass in our houses, big windows, lots of them. We do them set a little higher on the wall, lets more light in. We have transom glass across the top of the windows, a fixed pane of glass that just adds that much more light and glass. And the reason we can do that, another feature, 11 foot 4 inches is the standard ceiling heights in our houses. That's much taller than the other builders are doing too, and that gives us that extra room to add all that extra glass. So lets more light in, and then it lets it move deeper through the house easier.
Right.
So that's two big things that we changed based on some customer feedback. We actually surveyed our past homeowners and said, what do you love about your house? What do you hate about your house? What trend did we miss? And we used a lot of that feedback to develop these brand new floor plans that we're featuring here. And that the light and the ceiling heights, that was a big feedback that we got from that.
Right, and another thing is the way you design everything to be the same. So talk about that.
Exactly. So this is something very unique. You're going to notice this now when you go anywhere else. We call it comfort design. So as you walk through our houses, you'll see all the headers on windows and sliding doors and entrances to bedrooms, all that lines up. There isn't one up here and one down here. It doesn't jump around. Ceiling heights don't jump around from one room to the next. So in the industry, they call that visual noise when you have that. And it's very distracting subconsciously to your eye and to your brain. Sometimes you're in a home and it just feels off and you don't know why. And it's usually that happening. So we have a very intentional way of comfort design.
Creates a real clean design inside the home and outside.
It does. It just feels right. It feels settled and.
Right, and kitchens are important to people, and we're standing in this beautiful kitchen. Yeah. How high can they go with the appliances? What kind of appliances are you guys offering in the top end?
So we use GE appliances specifically here, but we have their whole line. Profile, Cafe, Monogram is their sort of top end stuff. Right. You see that featured here. This is a big 36-inch 5-burner. Natural gas is another thing that's pretty uncommon in South Florida. We have that here. But you can do all the, we can do pot fillers, and you can do the upper tier of cabinets. And
there's a ton of design options. I mean, you can go crazy. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
And ultimately, you're in control of that. Again, like I said, a lot of the builders are doing a package. Do you want design package A or do you want design package B? And you got to pick and take the whole package. This is an a la carte, as little or as much as you want to do personalized design experience.
And it's become more and more as you add new communities. I've noticed that each community, like this one, you have way more options than you have in the other communities that you guys have built.
Yeah, and that's another thing. This neighborhood features some of the highest level of included features that we do in any of our neighborhoods right now. So some of those starting finishes and materials and color choices start a little higher here than they do anywhere else. And then from there, you can take it all the way to something like this.
Right.
We call these idea homes. This is, a way to kind of show off our design gallery and some of the things that we offer, so you can see,
Also great ideas in different decorating ideas. I love the way that Kolter does really fun stuff inside of their homes.
For sure. But while still making it, livable. Looks like you could live here. Sometimes you got models that are just over the top, and these are practical but beautiful.
Right. Talk about the HOA. How much is it? What does it cover?
Yeah, very affordable HOA here. $239 a month is going to take care of the gated entry at all 3 of the gates here. At your home site, that's going to take care of lawn maintenance, both front and rear, cutting the grass, trimming trees and bushes, mulch, fertilizer. You don't have to touch a thing, plus all the common area maintenance in the community. Once that clubhouse does open, another $100 a month, so that $239 goes to $339, and then you get all the access to that amenity.
All right, and any minimums on food or anything like that over there?
No food and beverage minimums, no memberships to buy or equity buy-ins or any of that. That's just part of...
So folks, I have to say, for a community like this one in this high-end home, and then to build a clubhouse like they're building right now for that HOA, including everything, it's amazing.
It is.
It really is a great price. So anything else you want to add?
No, I think, when you take a tour of this one, you're going to see a lot of those things that make us unique and different. You're going to see all those awesome different materials and finishes and things that we offer. And, I hope it speaks for itself.
Right. Well, listen, we're going to do a walkthrough of this beautiful page model after this video, but If you're interested in this community in one of these beautiful homes, reach out to me, Lee Brickey. I'd love to set up an appointment with Brian. We'll come out, we'll take a tour of the community, we'll take a tour of Avenir, we'll look at the golf courses, anything that you're interested in, we'll go do that with you. But it's definitely, if you're looking for this type of lifestyle in a boutique community, this is definitely a community you want to look at. Hey man, thanks a lot.
Yeah, it was my pleasure. I appreciate the time today.
Let's start the tour of this page model right here on this front porch. Now, to get the front porch, you have to get the coastal elevation. Another thing about the front porch is you can notice it's really large. So you do get the front porch if you buy the coastal elevation, but without the bonus room upstairs, your porch would be a little smaller. So there's some benefits in getting the bonus room, and we're going to talk about the bonus room in our tour today. But it not only offers the bonus room, but it also offers a bump out on the front porch that gives you extra room. And I love a front porch. My home has a front porch. A front porch just, for me, is something that invites people in the community when you're sitting out here to gather. Walking into the home, the first thing you notice is a grand entryway. And what makes it so grand are these really tall ceilings. The ceilings are 14 foot here, and then you have over a foot coffer. So you're looking at over 15 foot worth of ceiling height. And then they have these two beautiful chandeliers. It's absolutely gorgeous. Off to your right, you have a bedroom and a bath, a full bath, and that would be the bath that your guests would use. Then you have your den, or it could be an office or study. And then off to your left is your garage, your mud room coming off of the garage, which is always great, especially with kids, to drop your shoes and bags and everything else right there. And then it's where the staircase goes up for the bonus room, which we're going to talk about a little bit later in the video. But one of the things that you're going to notice in this home is that this is a beautiful home, not too big, not too small. This page model is 3 bedroom, 3 bath with the den or office, and you're really going to enjoy this brand new Kolter build because they have not built a page model like this in any other communities. So this kitchen is absolutely gorgeous. You have the quartz countertops with the waterfall edges. You have the monogram appliances, which are absolutely beautiful. And what happens is it creates these clean lines. And that's one of the things I really love about this Kolter model is they have such clean lines. You can see the double cabinets, just absolutely beautiful. And then over here, huge pantry. Thing about Kolter is now they'll build out your pantry for you. So you can have just wood cabinets, or you can put wood shelving, whatever you want to do with your pantry. There's a ton of options now with Kolter, which a lot of these builders haven't been offering many options, and they're actually going the other way, where Kolter is offering more and more structural options and options to upgrade the home, which they weren't doing that before. Now with this kitchen, it opens up into this beautiful family room because this is just a huge open floor plan. How cozy is this little area here? Even though this is a huge open floor plan, you have this cozy little living area for your family and friends to watch TV. And then another thing that I find that's really great is this little fireplace. So Kolter actually offers that as an option. And no other builder's offering these little things, so there's so many options with Kolter. So walking from the family room to the dining rooms, just walking across this big open floor plan, and you can see how you have plenty of room here to have a nice cozy family room, but also enough room to put a big dining room table. And then the great thing about Kolter is the light. Look at these 8-foot sliders letting in all of this light. Huge windows all around the house. One of the things I love about Kolter Homes is all of the light that you get with these homes. And if you've ever heard me do a Kolter video, you know I love the 8-foot slider and believe everyone should upgrade their sliders to the 8-foot slider. You have a bedroom right off the side here where you have an ensuite, and then your master's over here. Here in the master bedroom, you've got a nice sized master bedroom with this huge window that takes up most of the wall. And this master bathroom's beautiful. Double cabinetry, his and her sink. But what makes this special and what Kolter's doing and you see this on HGTV, but I haven't seen a builder do it yet, is this shower. They're building these monster showers without bathtubs in a lot of these homes now, and some people like to soak in the bathtub. Well, this shower gives you the opportunity to have both because you have a standalone tub in the master bath shower, and you have a huge shower. So plenty of room for both. I think it's an amazing idea. Another thing is taking the tile all the way to the ceiling, very important, and then having this transom window up there, bringing lots of light into the bathroom area, makes for a beautiful, beautiful bathroom. Another feature about the master bath that I really love is how the closet's connected to it, but the closet wraps around and creates a huge closet, and then there's a door out to the laundry room, and then there's a door out back to the kitchen. So it's a nice feature to be able to come in your bathroom, take a shower, change clothes, throw your dirty clothes into the laundry room right from the closet without having to have laundry baskets everywhere. Another great feature of Kolter and what they've done in this home. So back in the mudroom, you have your mudroom area, again, your door to your garage, and then the stairs to the bonus room. So let's head upstairs to the bonus room and take a look at this, because this is a really neat feature and it adds value to your home on a resale. So let's go up and take a look. Upstairs here in the bonus room, this is a great option. I love the way they've done this because they've made it into a theater room. You can see the Top Gun theme, which I absolutely love, Top Gun. Love the tail wing for a coffee table and the way they put the rivets on the wall, and then also in the bathroom. So let's get outside, take a look at the back lanai, and look at this beautiful pool and backyard sitting on this preserve. Just take a look at this huge lanai. You have an outdoor kitchen, plenty of room for all of your furniture, and then this beautiful pool with this huge backyard. And that's one of the things that makes this community special, is that the lot sizes are so much bigger. So it's a great place to spend the afternoons or have guests over and entertain. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave those in the comment section below. We love to hear from you. Also, my information's right there on the screen. So if you have any questions or you want to come out and view this community, please reach out to me, Lee Brickey. I'd love to do that with you. We'll take you on a tour. Brian can show you the homes. You'll really enjoy coming out here and checking out this community. It's absolutely gorgeous. And again, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and slap that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and you can watch our next video tour right there. Be kind to each other, and I'll see you in the next video.